almost 70 tons of steel, tearing across the ground at the speed of a car and firing with pinpoint accuracy even at full sprint. For more than 4 decades, it has been the symbol of American land power, striking fear across battlefields from open desert to crowded city streets. This is the M1 Abrams. Today, let's dig into this legendary main battle tank and find out why it's considered one of the most fearsome tanks on the planet. The M1 Abrams is the main battle tank of the U.S. Army and Marine Corps. It's named after General Creighton Abrams, a legendary American armored commander. This tank was built to dominate the ground battlefield, blending heavy firepower, thick protective armor, and impressive mobility. With its muscular frame and signature angular turret, the Abrams has become the familiar face of modern Western armored forces. The Abrams story begins in the 1970s when the U.S. military needed a new tank powerful enough to face the massive Soviet armored divisions in Europe. Older tank models were falling behind, so a completely new development program was launched. The first Abrams officially entered service in 1980. Since then, it has been continuously upgraded and has served as the backbone of America's armored forces for decades. The Abrams' main weapon is a 120mm smoothbore cannon, powerful enough to take down almost any enemy tank. It can fire several types of ammunition, from heavy alloy armor-piercing rounds that fly at terrifying speed, to high-explosive shells for wiping out infantry and fortifications. Its armor-piercing rounds can punch through thick enemy steel from a couple of kilometers away. This cannon is the steel fist behind the Abrams' reputation. But a powerful gun means nothing if it can't hit the target. One of the Abrams' greatest strengths is its advanced fire control system. The barrel is stabilized by a gyroscope, meaning it stays locked onto the target even as the tank charges over rough terrain. Combined with a ballistic computer and a laser rangefinder, the crew can hit moving targets accurately while racing at full speed. It's a capability that makes plenty of opponents think twice. For defense, the Abrams is wrapped in modern composite armor, layering different materials to absorb and deflect incoming blows. Later versions are reinforced with depleted uranium armor, one of the best protective materials ever used on a tank. Because of this, the Abrams can take multiple hits and keep fighting. There have been plenty of cases where crews survived impacts that would have destroyed an ordinary tank. One truly unusual feature of the Abrams is its heart, a gas turbine engine instead of a conventional diesel. This engine produces around 1,500 horsepower, letting some machine weighing nearly 70 tons accelerate at an astonishing rate, reaching more than 60 kilometers per hour on good roads. The turbine runs smoothly and powerfully, but in return it drinks fuel like crazy. That's both its performance advantage and its toughest logistical headache on the battlefield. Inside the Abrams is a crew of 4, each with a specific job. The commander leads the whole team and scans the battlefield, the gunner aims and fires, the loader feeds rounds into the cannon, and the driver steers this beast. The seamless teamwork between these 4 people decides how effective the tank is in combat. Unlike some tanks that use an automatic loader, the Abrams keeps a human loader, a choice said to deliver a steadier rate of fire and higher reliability. One design feature that's earned huge praise is how the Abrams protects the lives of its crew. Ammunition is stored in a separate compartment behind the turret, sealed off from the crew by fireproof blast doors. If the ammo compartment is hit and explodes, blow-off panels on top blast open to release the pressure upward into the sky instead of into the crew seats. This detail has saved many crews in real combat and has become the safety standard for modern tanks. The Abrams truly made its name in the Gulf War of the early 1990s. Out in the desert, Abrams tanks faced huge enemy armored forces and won an overwhelming victory. Seeing farther, shooting farther, and hitting more accurately, they destroyed enemy tanks from distances where the opponent didn't even have time to react. These battles have gone down in military history, proving the Abrams' clear superiority in technology and training. And this is exactly what defines the Abrams' status, its role as the main battle tank of the U.S. military for more than 40 years. It's not just a fighting machine, but a symbol of the land power of a superpower. Wherever the Abrams shows up, it sends a message of firepower and resolve. Very few weapons on the ground are tied so consistently and so clearly to the image of American military might. The Abrams doesn't just fight in open desert, it has also adapted to the dangers of urban warfare. In cities, tanks are vulnerable to infantry ambushes with anti-tank weapons from every angle. To counter this, the Abrams is fitted with add-on armor kits, all-around observation systems, and anti-personnel weapons. These upgrades get useful in tight spaces, though cramped city terrain remains a challenge for any tank. Over the decades, the Abrams has been continuously upgraded through a whole series of versions. From the original model, it's been improved in its cannon, armor, electronics, and communications so it never falls behind. The newest versions feature digitized electronics, the ability to share data with other units, and even active protection systems to intercept anti-tank missiles. Thanks to relentless modernization, a tank born in the Cold War still packs a punch today. As powerful as it is, the Abrams isn't perfect. Its weight of nearly 70 tons makes it hard to transport and can leave it struggling on weak bridges or muddy terrain. The turbine engine is strong but guzzles fuel at an alarming rate, creating a huge logistical burden. In recent conflicts, even the Abrams has shown it's vulnerable to modern drones and anti-tank missiles, proving that no machine is untouchable on today's battlefield. Looking to the future, the role of tanks in general, and the Abrams in particular, is being reconsidered in the era of drones and precision weapons. But instead of disappearing, tanks are being fitted with active protection systems, smart sensors, and the ability to work alongside drones. Development programs are aiming for a lighter, more automated generation of tanks. The Abrams, with all its hard-won lessons, will keep shaping the path of armored warfare for years to come. The M1 Abrams is the embodiment of a philosophy, the combination of firepower, protection, and mobility at the highest level possible. After more than 4 decades, it still stands as one of the most fearsome and iconic tanks ever built. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, subscribe, and share to support us. See you in the next episodes where we'll explore more incredible pieces of military hardware together.